Hello everyone, and thank you so much for joining me on this beautiful Monday morning. I hope you enjoy going with me throughout the day, just kind of going with me on this Monday. We will just kind of be refreshing from the weekend, just getting a good start on the week and cleaning up some areas that kind of got overrun over the weekend, and just cleaning up the house, getting some things done that needed to be done. And of course we started with watering the flowers. I like to do that in the morning before it gets too hot. That way they can really soak in that moisture. So we did that, and now we are just starting here in the kitchen, just getting the dishwasher emptied so that we can put all the dirty dishes from last evening into the dishwasher and start getting things cleaned up around here in the kitchen. And on Sunday evenings, we are often just kind of snacking. We don't really, have a full course meal or anything. We, just kind of do our thing. So it seems like there's a lot of just some random dishes and things that need to be taken care of. And then next we're going to just do a little bit of organizing, kind of refreshing here in the drawer where we keep all the sandwich bags and things like that. I had got this multi-pack the last time I went grocery shopping, so I thought this would probably keep everything nice and together. It has snack bags, sandwich bags, quart bags, as well as freezer quart bags, and then it has gallon bags. So it's basically, all the different sizes that you use regularly. So we're going to put that, it fit perfectly in the drawer. And then, so I'm just, kind of trying to figure out how I want to use it the best. I'll probably end up rearranging it yet, but anyways, it's like it is for now. The next thing that we're going to get started with, I have been wanting to do this for a while, and that is just giving this butcher block a good refresh, getting it oiled again, and getting it looking nice again. This just kind of has to be done every once in a while. So the first thing that I need to do is just get it cleaned really good, get all like the grease and just get it nice and clean before we get started with our oils and things. So I am using this Butcher Block conditioner and then the oil as well. If any of you know of a better brand that maybe lasts a little bit longer, I would love to know. Let me know what you use. It just seems like this doesn't last very long. Maybe I'm totally doing it wrong. I don't know. But anyways, it just seems like, after a couple wipe downs, after like messes and things, if I wipe it down, after meals and stuff, after cooking, it just kind of wears off really fast. But it looks really nice. I love how it looks, once it's all freshly done. It just makes the wood grain really pop out, and yeah, it just looks so nice and refreshed and brand new again. We're going to get this oil on first of all, and then once that is rubbed in really well, I'm going to kind of go over it once with the oil and then just kind of go over it again, just rubbing it in really well, getting it well saturated with that first conditioning oil. And then we need to let this set, and I think the directions say for at least an hour, but preferably overnight, which we don't have time for overnight right now, so we're just going to leave it on. I left it on for a couple hours, I think, before I went to the next step. While we're waiting on that, we went ahead and warmed up some lunch. This was just leftover from our Sunday lunch. We had like a whole chicken that was baked, and then some potatoes and some gravy and things, so we just warmed that up quickly for lunch. And then moving on to the bathroom, just getting the bathroom straightened up again, just doing a quick wipe down of the sinks and cleaning the toilet, just doing it really quickly. And then I had a volunteer to vacuum the floors, which is always nice. Since I got this cordless Shark vacuum, I usually have a volunteer to vacuum the floors. This thing is a lot easier for smaller kids to handle. It's lightweight, and they can help you vacuum, and they think it's a lot of fun. So we're going to let Jameson go ahead and vacuum the bathroom, and that will be done for now. Alright, and then in the afternoon I had some computer things that I need to do, so I just went down and quickly did some things on the computer. And now we are back to our butcher block here, the countertops. I'm just going over it with a clean cloth and just kind of wiping that excess residue off first. And then I'm going to go over with the next step, which is like a conditioning. So I'm going to just rub that in really well, and yeah, just try to get it rubbed into the wood. Of course, you want to always wipe with the grain of the wood to get it to penetrate nice and deeply into the wood. And this is a pretty thick chunk of wood, so I was putting it on fairly liberally. And then of course I'm just going to go over it one more time, just rubbing it in really well, and then we'll leave that set for a little bit as well. Again, while I'm waiting for that, I will just kind of go ahead and get some laundry folded and things. Mondays is often when I do my laundry, so there's always some laundry to fold or something to do. So I'm going to go ahead and just get some of that done while I'm waiting for the countertops. And then coming back to the countertops for our last step, we're going to take another clean cloth and just go over it and buff it out really good. Just wiping kind of the excess of the conditioner off, and then also just buffing it and getting it nice and shiny. And again, like I said, I love how it looks when it's, nice and freshly done. It looks really rich, and I like how the wood pops out. And then we're going to go over the oven, just give that a good wipe down as well, get that nice and cleaned. Once we have that completed, we're going to move right on into making some dinner, and I'm going to be making some rice, and then we'll eat it along with some chicken that we have been really loving lately. Usually I make this chicken with like potatoes. I just chunk up the potatoes and boil them. I didn't have enough potatoes, so we're going to do it with rice and see how we like it. And we ended up really liking it with rice. I probably do prefer potatoes with this chicken, but the rice was really good as well. So once we got the rice and all our seasonings mixed in, we're going to let that come to boiling temperature. And then in our other pan, I just put in some olive oil, and then we're putting our chicken breast in this pan, and then we're just going to let the chicken brown for maybe, 3 or 4 minutes on both sides. And then keep stirring our rice until it comes to almost a boiling temperature. We're going to put the lid on and turn it all the way down to low, set the timer to 25 minutes, and then don't mess with it. Just leave it till it's cooked. We're going to add in some garlic, some diced garlic on top of our chicken, and then adding in a little bit of cream cheese on top of each slice of our chicken. And this is after you have turned it one time. And then last, we are going to be adding in some Italian dressing on top of the chicken, just to give it a nice coat on top. And then we'll put the lid on top of the chicken, turn that all the way down, and then let the chicken cook until it is cooked all the way through. So here we have kind of a juice on the bottom with our chicken. So we're going to get our chicken out of the pan, and then you can either like shred the chicken or cut it up in really thin slices like I did. Put the chicken back into the pan once you have it cut up or shredded, and then just stir it into that sauce that you have on the bottom. And this will make a nice creamy, almost like just a nice sauce to cover your chicken in. And then just keep stirring that and let it simmer a little bit, get it nice and stirred in, get all those that nice sauce into your chicken. And then once the rice is done, we're going to go ahead and fluff that up and get it all nice and fluffy, and then we're going to fix our plates. So first of all, you'll add some rice on the bottom of your plate, and then you'll add in your chicken on top of your rice, and just add however much you like. And I think usually I would add a little bit more Italian dressing than what I did this time, maybe a little bit more cream cheese as well, because it's a little more like creamy, more of a sauce in with the chicken usually. So we're going to add a little pinch of butter on top of our vegetables with some salt, and this is dinner. I hope you enjoyed coming along with me today. Just a little peek at my Monday, and I will see you next time. Bye.